Hello, welcome to the channel. It's been a very long hiatus. I apologize for that. I will work on being more consistent and in the future. It's been very busy. I had birthday and Thanksgiving just passed. But I'm really want to do this for real and be more consistent. So, but that's enough about my personal life and personal things going on. With everything going on in the world. Let's get straight into talk about. What's going on out here? All right, we we got two games today. We got the Pacers and Celtics, and the Kings and Pelicans. Both 2 and 3 seeds from both sides. And on the East side, we got the Bucks and Knicks. Bucks are the first seed. The Knicks made it by a wild card. And then on the West, we have the Lakers and Suns. This is a pretty good bracket. It's not like we got the best 4 teams. The best 8 teams in the league right now. But I think this could still make for some interesting basketball. It is going to make for some interesting basketball, in my opinion. But let's start off with the first matchup that we have going on today. It is going to start in less than an hour at 6:30 my time. The Pacers and Celtics. The best offense, the best offense and worst defense in the league going against a powerhouse, a juggernaut. The best team in, well, it's not. They're tied for the best team in the league. They're the best team out east, the Boston Celtics. And I see this game going two ways. It's gonna be either a blow. Well, it could be either a blowout because the Pacers can't defend anything. They're the worst defense in the league. Boston is a top-ranked team in both categories. They still look like a premier team in the league. And to be honest, I got them. I got them beating Tyrese Halliburton. I know how good he's been. This fast-paced offense, he has been leading 26 points, 12 assists. But I don't think this team has enough to beat the Celtics. Like, they would have to shoot unbelievable, which they have. They lead the league in field goal percentage right now. But the Celtics have the personnel to kind of match up and defend and keep up with their pace. You got guys like Jrue Holiday, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, man in the paint. That team is just overall better than the Pacers. So I got them sliding right through to the East semifinal. And then I'm going to take it to the other side of the bracket, to the Kings and Pelicans. The Kings led by De'Aaron Fox. The Pelicans were led by Zion Williamson. These are both good teams, probably playoff teams. The Pelicans kind of started off slow, but they're kind of picking up. Zion started off slow, but they're picking up. The Kings have dealt with a De'Aaron Fox injury that kind of left them in a worse position than what they really should be. They're not a top 10 offense. They're just like right outside. Their defense is They're bottom 15. But they have played each other twice, and the Pelicans have ended up beating them both times. The first time De'Aaron Fox was healthy both times. First game was a blowout. I think it was after Kings had a back-to-back. But in the second game, they still beat them by around 3 or 4 points. And I see De'Aaron Fox really going out there and trying to get it tonight. It's $500,000 on the line. All these guys are going to have a really, really big drive to try to win. But I honestly gonna give the edge to the Kings in this situation. I feel like they've lost twice to this team, and it's time for them to readjust and finally get that win against them. And I see De'Aaron Fox just going crazy against the Pelicans. I really don't have any advanced analysis because I honestly haven't watched the Pelicans game this year. There's one team I have not watched. Everybody else I've watched pretty thoroughly, but the Pelicans is a team that I haven't watched. Trey Murphy has came back, and he's looking pretty solid. But, you know, they are a clutch team. They have home court advantage. And this Kings team is very, very good. I just see De'Aaron Fox not even making this easy for the Pelicans, and they're gonna end up going to the West semifinal. And we're gonna go to the second, the games that are going on tomorrow at 6:30. We got the Bucks and the Knicks. Now, this is where I predict my first upset. And I have the Knicks beating the Bucks. This is going to be a physical game. The Knicks are the best defense in the league. And it passes eye test. Mitchell Robinson's been playing great, rebounding the ball. Julius Randle he's been slightly up and down, but more toward the upside. Jalen Brunson, you know what he's about. He's a perennial all-star, and he's going to get his. But the Bucks still have issues with the pick and roll. And I feel like a Mitchell Robinson or a Julius Randle pick and roll, putting Damian Lillard in those positions, is going to be what ultimately defeats them. I don't think they have an answer. I don't think they have an answer for the defense for the Knicks. And I don't think they still have figured out how to defend Damian Lillard. How to keep Damian Lillard out those situations where he's getting picked on defense. We know he can score a lot, but we still have yet to see him lock in on the defensive end of the ball. And that's what they need him to be better at for them to be a more successful team. Not even in this tournament, but in the league as a whole. So that's what I have. I got the Knicks playing the Celtics Thursday at 4. Dang, that is an early game. And let's go to the West quarterfinals. We got my team, the Lakers, versus the Suns. We got two Titans going back at it. I say the grandfathers of the league. They have done it all, won championships. Kevin Durant and LeBron James led teams. And the Lakers have beat these teams, beat the Suns both times. Both times without Devin Booker. Bradley Beal was there for one of them. But the Lakers have just gotten back totally healthy. They got Vanderbilt back, Rui Hachimura, Cam Reddish back. The Lakers defense is going to be on 10. They are healthy and motivated to win this 500K. You know how LeBron LeBron is a real frugal man. And any extra change in his pocket, I think he's going to go all out for. And we're just going to see some great basketball from him tonight. And plus AD man in the paint. Nurkic has been having a good year, but he's still not capable of limiting Anthony Davis, in my opinion. In my opinion. You know how everybody gets on AD, how he's inconsistent. I don't think we're gonna get one of those nights. Plus, we've had the last game was Saturday. They have two good nights of rest and home court advantage. I have them moving on to the West semifinal, beating the Suns. Whether Devin Booker there is not, and that's also another question mark this team has. Is Devin Booker gonna be there? Because he's been at every other game type of guy also. But even whenever he is there, he has given them a lot in playmaking and scoring, which will make it tough for the Lakers. But I feel like they now have their point of attack defender, and Vanderbilt also helps their other big issue, which is rebounding. The Lakers still have question mark shooting, but I feel like their defense more than makes up for it with everybody healthy. So I have them facing the Kings in the semifinal. And my semifinal matchups will be the Lakers and the Kings, and the Knicks and the Celtics. And we're gonna go. Let's start off with the Eastern Conference side. You know, that's gonna be 4 p.m. on Thursday. The Knicks. I think the Knicks just played the Celtics, and they ended up edging a win out of. I think it was in the Garden too. And where this game would be at. And I feel like the Boston Celtics are going to get them again. I mean, actually, not get them again. They're going to make up. They're going to get their revenge and beat the Knicks. Anytime now, Kristaps Porzingis is going to come back and add that much needed firepower and rim protection that they need. I think he's definitely gonna be back by Thursday. And I just don't think the Knicks will just Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I think that's gonna be just too much. You know, Julius Randle's gonna have those games where it's just you don't get that much out of him. We love the Knicks bench. That the Knicks' only way to beat the Boston Celtics if their bench outperforms the Boston Celtics bench, which is pretty easy, but they're gonna have to be the superstars of this game. And I don't see that happening. I honestly do not see that happening, especially if Kristaps Porzingis and Al Horford gets to move back to the bench, or Derek White gets to move back to the bench. I feel like the Celtics will end up being in the championship. Then we got the Lakers and the Kings. These teams also played twice, and the Kings have whooped the Lakers, even with De'Aaron Fox fouling out in one of those games, going in overtime. The Lakers could not beat them. But this changes Thursday at 8 p.m. I got the Lakers beating the Kings. I feel like we're going to finally... We, as Lakers, yes, we're going to finally beat the Kings this year. Third time's a charm. Vanderbilt back, Rui back. We have a point of attack defender that's going to be able to limit De'Aaron Fox. Our bench is playing great with Austin Reeves coming out as our sixth man. And I think Anthony Davis has heard all the chatter. Oh, he can't stop these European big men. And I think this is going to be his big game to shut everybody up. And I feel like if there is a script for the NBA, what better way to start off an in-season tournament, the first in-season tournament ever, than to have the Boston Celtics and the LA Lakers? Tell me, what is more of a storybook written than a storybook script than that happening? I don't know. But this is what I predict. Now, what I predict is who's going to win this matchup. This will be Boston and LA's first matchup. This will be Saturday at 7:30 on ABC. This is prime time as it gets. They're kind of trying to do this, make this the biggest deal possible in Las Vegas. A lot of things been going on, Formula One, and a bunch of other stuff going on in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, they're trying to put on a show. But what team is going to be able to edge this out? This might even be an NBA Finals preview. We don't know. But this is how I think the NBA wants to put this on the map. it will be a clash. You know, Jason Tatum old with the new. Jason Tatum versus LeBron James. That has been a big rivalry since LeBron's been in Cleveland. And I can't remember any matchups they had last year with both teams fully healthy. You know, we had that one game with LeBron getting fouled by Jason Tatum that they barely lost, and that was such a controversial game with Patrick Beverly showing the ref the camera and all that. It would just be beautiful. But I'm going to go with the LA Lakers. I'm going to be biased here and go with the LA Lakers. We're just going to, Vanderbilt is going to be able to play defense on their best defender, on their best offensive player in Jason Tatum. We're going to match up. They both match up pretty well, and our bench is a better bench than the Boston Celtics. And that's how we're going to get them, our bench. Hopefully D'Angelo Russell has a good game in this situation, but we know Austin Reeves can show up in these situations. And coaching is going to have a lot to do with it. I don't think Mazzulla is going to be the I don't think he gives them a level up as a coach. And I think they're going to want to promote. I think this game is going to be promoted. This term is going to be promoted by LeBron James being the first face to win it. So, this is how the NBA is going to market this to be a big deal, an important deal for the whole entire league. And that's my honest opinion. And that is my prediction for the in-season tournament. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. If you disagree with my, opinion, you can say something in the comment section. You can say, diss me. Go as hard as you want to. I mean, you might get addressed, you might not, but it is what it is. And if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. But this being said, the game's gonna start pretty soon. I kind of did this kind of late, so I appreciate you taking your time. But it's time to peace out.